Hi, welcome to my kitchen, and I'm so grateful that you've tuned in to watch this recipe. So today we are doing milk bread, and these are the ingredients that we need. I have here warm milk. This is about 230 mils. That is 1 cup of warm milk. This is olive oil. This is just 2 teaspoons of 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and this one I'm going to use to knead the bread, since this bread is a little bit sticky. This is melted butter, so I combine 2 types of butters to get my melted butter, and it is 1/3 cup. So this is what I used to scoop, and I melted it here. I have sugar. I'll be using about 4 tablespoons of sugar. 2 eggs, 1 for the dough and 1 for the egg wash. This is instant yeast, and it is 1 tablespoon. I have here nutmeg. This is optional, and then the vanilla. They are all optional. You can choose not to use it if you don't like the smell that comes with it, but I want to put a little bit aroma in my bread. And then this is all-purpose flour. We are going to use 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and then 1/3 or just half cup to help us knead. So we'll have a total of 3.5 cups of flour. So before we start, we just go ahead with the milk. Make sure it's warm, just a little bit above room temperature. And then, to prove your yeast, you need a bit of sugar for the yeast to feed on. So we start by putting, this is 1 teaspoon cup. So I'll just go ahead, put 1 teaspoon cup of sugar here, and then add my 1. Let me measure for you to see. So it's exactly 1 tablespoon of yeast. Add it, and then make sure you stir it very well to activate or prove your yeast. So stir very well. That's what I normally do. And I'll just set this aside whilst I go ahead to do the other ones. A mixture of milk, yeast, and sugar. We're putting it away for like 5 minutes for the yeast to prove nicely. Then we go ahead with the flour. So we start by mixing all the dry ingredients together. This is all-purpose flour. Please, if you don't get all-purpose flour, you can reconstruct your own all-purpose flour by taking bread flour, equal proportions of bread flour and soft flour. So this one, that's what I did. I didn't get all-purpose flour, so I took 5 cups of bread flour and then 5 cups of soft flour, and I mixed it. You have to make sure you've stirred your flour to loosen it and to make it fine. I've already sieved my flour, that's why I just went ahead to put it inside. We will use just a teaspoon of salt. This is teaspoon. Use just a teaspoon of salt, and then we'll use the rest of the sugar. We'll measure 1/4 cup of sugar and add it to this. 2, 3. So this is 1/4 cup of sugar. I will sprinkle a little bit of nutmeg. And then I go ahead with my egg. I'm gonna beat it aside to make sure everything is fine. Then I pour it inside. Okay, there we have it, clear egg. Let me stir this first to mix everything nicely again. Then make just a tiny bit of hole inside. So you put your egg inside, and then with the vanilla essence, I'll just add a little, very, very small to it. So it will be like 1/4 of teaspoon, just small, like you can see. So we add our melted butter. Don't worry to scoop, you use it for the pan. And then there we have it. You see the yeast has proven nicely. It has formed a foam on top. And then we are going to add it and then stir. Making sure everything is out of the bowl. So I start by stirring from the middle, and then I get to the side of the bowl so that I can get everything nicely mixed together. So our dough is formed. We have to transfer it to the board so we can knead nicely. Everything is right now. I'll put this aside and then pour a little bit of olive oil on it. If you don't have olive oil, you can use any oil you have in your kitchen. So I just have to put a bit in my palm so I can knead nicely. We are going to knead for about 8 minutes to make sure it comes out perfect. So you can see this is a bit sticky, so you need to be putting the oil in your palms as you go, just a little, then you continue so that you can have a perfect dough. So we've kneaded for about 8 minutes. You can see our dough is soft and smooth. We put a little bit of oil in the mixing bowl and then set our dough aside to rise and double in size. Just go ahead and put it inside. Make sure we cover it nicely. I'm going to put this. This is going to rest for about 40 minutes or till it doubles in size. You have to generously grease your pan with butter or some of the oil that is left. So I'm using the butter that was left to grease my pan so that when you bake, you can easily flip your baked bread onto your rack. It doesn't have to stick inside your pan. So I go ahead to do this. Then you prepare for the bread. Our dough has been standing for about 40 minutes now, and you can see it's doubled in size. So just go ahead. Let me press it to get the air out of it, the trapped air. And then we flip it onto our board and do the same thing. Try to get the air out of it and flatten it. So as you can see, this is the 2 pans I'll be using. So I'm going to divide it into 4, 1 in this and 3 in that. The other pan is a bit bigger, so I'll just make that dough a bit bigger. I don't have the tool for dividing dough. You can always improvise. Whatever you have in your kitchen, make good use of it. You don't wait to get everything before you prepare that delicious meal. The sizes shouldn't necessarily be equal. It is for home consumption. You are not selling, so you can see. So I have these 3. I'm going to put them aside and then knead it into our bread pan. before you knead, I would want to put a little bit of oil, and then go ahead and knead. So I'll stretch it a bit. You can see our dough is very soft. So you want to get a very smooth dough. You roll it nicely. So you get to the end and you try to pack it together. And then this one, the end is very beautiful, so we leave it like that. We roll it and then we transfer it to our pan. So we are done with rolling our dough. We are going to set it aside again for another 40 minutes for second proof, and then when it's doubled in size, we'll go ahead and apply the egg wash, put it in the oven for it to bake. So our bread has doubled in size. It took about 45 minutes, so we'll go ahead and prepare our egg wash. We need just a tablespoon of milk, 1 egg, and then we beat it together. Oops. We beat it together. We go ahead and then we apply the egg wash to each loaf of bread. Be generous with it so that your egg wash would make your bread come out very beautifully. The oven is on. We are preheating for 15 minutes, about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we bake our bread for about 25 minutes. So our bread has been baking for about 20 minutes now. You can see it's ready. The aroma is very, very, very nice, and the color is just superb. Ta-da! Our milk bread is ready. As you can see, just have a look at it. The aroma is not easy. Wow! So you can see the baking sheet is here. Look at the under of this bread. It's hot. So I'm just going to turn it for it to rest on the rack. So our bread is rested for like 5 minutes. It has cooled down a bit. So see, very, very, very beautiful, nice bread. I'm going to break. So soft. See, very, very soft. Let me have a taste and see. Delicious. You can see layer by layer, this bread is everything. I mean, see, very soft. Thank you so much for staying tuned. This is Miss Pascaline. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Please share so that your friends and loved ones can get this recipe and enjoy. Bye till I come your way.